recording now. No bad words, okay, Wes? No bad words.
It's a kid's show, I know.
It does seem like that sometimes.
How's it going, guys?
Wes Davies in the house, in my vehicle house.
Yep. Big adventure today.
Cole Fogel on coffee talk in the car without coffee. We did have a coffee, but it was...
Espresso, that was good. Thank you very much for that.
It was at my house.
He's got a beautiful house, by the way. Well, right away, it didn't really feel like I'm in Taiwan anymore. I mean, it's covered in all these beautiful plants, single story, more of a Western feeling to it. Beautiful, really nice layout, open concept. In your whole neighborhood, it's all these little houses, almost like Japanese-era wartime village. Is there a military base around here? Because actually, when I was driving to your house, a huge warplane flew right overhead.
We do, yeah. We are directly under a flight path.
Okay. So Cole, what's the plan for today?
Yeah, so we are going to Maolin, Kaohsiung County, I guess.
Yeah, it's just on the edge of Kaohsiung and Pingdong, isn't it?
Yeah. And every year, for several months actually, the purple butterflies migrate from...
Actually, I did a video about this last year.
Yeah.
And he said they come from somewhere up in the central mountain range.
Oh.
And because it starts getting too cold in the wintertime, they migrate to this area down south because it's a little bit warmer. I think he made a really good choice moving out here.
I think so.
This area is really, really scenic, and the air is fresh, quiet. I would love to live out here someday.
Well, I'm trying to convince all my friends that I know to move out here and create like a new
YouTube community.
YouTube community, yes.
Wouldn't that be fun?
Yes. It's amazing how much cheaper, the farther away from the city you get, the cheaper the rent becomes, and yet you have more space.
Yeah.
Okay, and you live right
downtown.
Down Love River.
Train station, Love River,
so
right there.
What do you love about where you live?
I like feeling like I'm in the heart of the city. And I live right by a canal, which does connect to Love River. Great place to go for walks, do a little jogging. I don't jog. I don't know why I just said that. There's a lot of really traditional Taiwanese food, which I'm a bit of a foodie. On my channel, actually, I'm going to start doing a huge new food series. And just right out my front door, there's dozens of restaurants that I could go to. Well, we're gonna find a couple places, you and I.
Okay.
You were telling me about a duck hot pot place that sounds really good.
Yeah, in Fengshan.
And if any of you guys have some suggestions about the kind of foods maybe that you'd want to see me try, leave them in a comment right down below.
Have you done a lot of food-related videos? I mean, you do have food in your videos. Have you ever made that the main premise of an episode?
A couple times, yeah. Jimin Galiang, I did a Sichuan video.
But your Galiang with that food, I was so hungry watching that, man.
That was so tasty.
And anytime you add any kind of alcohol into the actual cooking, it's so good.
It just kind of gave it a little bit of a kick.
Yeah.
And probably some extra flavor.
Was it hard to stay sober while making that particular episode?
Who said I stayed sober?
Right, well, yeah, no, I was going to say, but I mean, like, what did you feel like at the end of that video?
No, you know what? I was trying to take it easy.
Yeah.
And I could have drunk a lot more.
Yeah.
And I didn't. It was more of a tasting. So obviously, when you're just tasting, you don't want to get too drunk and ruin the experience.
Yeah, of course. So. But Galiang is so strong that it would be hard not to get a little bit drunk.
Oh, I was tipsy. I was warm and fuzzy, that kind of thing. What I like about it is it's so unique. It's so different from vodka, gin, whiskey, rum, that kind of thing. It's just completely different taste.
Yeah.
And at first, maybe it feels a little too strong.
Right. Yeah.
But you really get used to it, and you can actually appreciate, especially the higher quality bottles.
Like how someone appreciates a fine brandy or a fine whiskey,
exactly.
You can appreciate a fine Galiang.
Exactly. Yeah. Because there is a difference between the cheap Galiang Joe and then something like those nice aged Jimin Galiang Joes that we had at the restaurant.
Okay, so if I'm new to Galiang, I want to go with the more expensive one if I want to appreciate it, is what you're saying.
Exactly. And actually, I have a really good bottle, the 21, the one they gave me at the end there.
Okay.
So if you ever want to try some Galiang.
And it has to be ice cold, correct?
That's what I thought.
Oh.
But they also gave us a warm one, almost like sake, and that was really good too.
So either hot or ice cold, but not necessarily
much in between, I would say. Yeah.
Right. So I think my experience with Galiang was I tried it once room temperature, and I felt my body didn't react very well to it.
No. I think ice cold is probably the way to go.
However, I want to add to that story that I also tried Binglong for the first time, betel nut, while trying Gaoliang for the first time. So I tried them both together for the first time, and the two things did not react well in my system.
No, I can't imagine. That would be very good.
It was like betel nut is like having Red Bull times 1,000, and then Gaoliang, I mean, the alcohol and Red Bull.
If you want to do the Gaoliang thing properly, let me know. We'll do it. We'll do a video about it.
Gaoliang and Sichuan sound like they might go well together.
That's not bad.
Stay tuned for my second episode with Wes Davies, where we explore the beautiful mountains of Malian. With that said, I hope you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening wherever you are, and I will see you tomorrow.